Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I want us to do analysis of about Euro USD and gold. Okay, first of all, we're gonna start with the Euro USD, and we're gonna start in monthly, so that let me first of all indicators. So yes, so let's begin with the Euro USD first of all. Okay, and what we need to learn what to do about Euro USD. I normally use some indicators such like zigzag and pivots and supply and demand. So first of all, let us draw a trend line here. Okay, from top to down. Okay, so on my view, okay, on my view, we already in the resistance level, upper side and this side. Okay, so trend line shows that we are going down on the Euro USD monthly. The trend shows that you are heading down. So let's head to weekly. What we can see also, we see that we are still having that trend that is going down, but let's bring this thing down here up to there, so that you can touch both sides. Okay, so you can touch, and let me explain why am I trying to put that line so that you can touch all sides. Okay, you can see we do have 1 2 3. Okay, we do have 3 touches. Okay, so in these 3 touches, what I'm trying to know is that whether we are on the same straight line of a trending line. Okay, going downward. So let's go to weekly. You can see we might come and touch this upper side, then head down. But if you look, if you maybe you can see it, we are on the resistance side, on upper side. Okay, so let's also apply this one of let's apply this indicator of supply and demand. Okay, so that you can see. Yes, so we have applied the supply and demand. So on the upper side, we still have a room. Okay, we might come up to this level of 1.13, okay, 496, up to that side, then drop. Okay, or because look at this side, these are supply and demand. We already have a demand, and we already touched what? We have already touched on the upper side, but we still have a gap between here. Let me explain it why. These are the liquidity. Okay, you can see we have a liquidity, and you would also have a liquidity down here. So look at this thing. Okay, when you see where that supply and demand is, you can see that we already touched that line, so we are heading down. That's on the Euro USD. Okay, so let's go to daily. Okay, and also try to analyze on the daily side before we go to monthly. So on the daily side, there's something going on. Look at this upper side here. You see, this is the supply and demand. So means you are still heading up to this level. And let me explain it why. Let me explain why. Because when you look at this, where is it? Let me show you. Let me show you with the. Let me show you with the. With what? With the shapes. Okay. In shape, when you look at this thing, we do have there a supply and demand. Okay. So at that point means that we are still having a gap of a upper side. Okay. So that one we have not reached on the resistance level on my side. Okay. We are still not reach on the resistance side or on the level. So we're gonna go up a little bit, then go down. Okay. So we said it in a correction way. So let's head to H4. H4, look at this thing also. We are still on the supply and demand on the upper side. On the downside, you can look at it. So let's head to EURUSD gold and look it on monthly side. On monthly side, this is what you can see. Okay. On monthly side, let me enlarge it. On monthly side, we do have supply and demand down here, another one here, another one here. So what we need to understand first of all, where is the trend going? Okay. On monthly side, we can see we are on the upper side. Okay. So then there's something we need to understand, all of us. Okay. Look at this. Okay. Look at this touch here. Let me use this one already. We do have another one here. Okay. Look at this. Okay. You can see we have 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 touches that on the upper side. And then when you look at here so keenly, you are still on the range because this is a monthly side. Okay. We came back a little bit. We pulled back. Okay. We pulled back. Then we are heading on the upper side. So for me, on the gold side, okay, we are in bearish. This is not a bullish. This is a bearish. Bullish. Okay. Not a bearish. This is a bullish side. Okay. So we are heading upside. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So we are heading up. Okay. We are heading up on the gold side. So because we have a supply and demand on the top side and the downside, we also have a supply and demand. So for me, we are going on the upper side. Okay. Also in H4, the same. Okay. So if you see this video is useful for me, you can like it and subscribe.